Hold on, let me finish my meat stick.
That's what she said.
No. This is Sally. Hi there, Bastion here.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Face reveal.
I get a face reveal.
We did paint pouring. We're doing the intro after the paint pouring. It was hectic.
Yeah, it was a lot.
How many did you do? I only did one. You did a few, and then you did
A triceratops.
Triceratops.
I did 2 for my boyfriend. Hi, Jason, if you're there. I love you. Goodbye. And then I did 1 for Sebastian's mom, and that turned out horribly. Do not use colored canvases.
At least don't use a dark colored canvas.
So yeah, don't use purple if you're going to use purple and blue already.
So yeah, we did paint pouring. Are we just going to talk?
We can.
What are we going to talk about?
Being extra.
Okay, first let's talk about us. We have known each other since we were, what, 7?
Yes.
7.
And I am always the one who had 12 birthdays a year, apparently.
Oh my god.
But
yeah, I talked about that in the video, didn't I?
Yes.
Every time I have a picture of her or something, it's always of us at her birthday party.
Yeah, but then that's proof I don't have 12 birthdays a year, because there's different numbers on the cakes.
No. 12 birthdays a year. Every time I ever saw her when we were kids.
So I really am old.
You're really old, that's why you gotta wear
Because I
lots of
had
makeup.
12 birthdays a year. I am also part of Under the Plum Bob podcast.
Oh yeah, shout out to the podcast that just won an award.
Yeah, we won a Semi Award, so thank you.
I thought you were about to say, so suck it.
I almost did. We talk about The Sims, so we are on every streaming, anything that has a podcast app that plays podcasts, we are on it. We have merch also.
You have merch?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had merch.
It is plumbobcast.com.
What were we going to talk about originally? Extra.
Yeah.
Extra what? What are you extra in?
What am I not extra in? I have recently found out I have autism. So, like, looking back on my life, I've realized that I wasn't just extra. There was a reason I was extra.
Oh, Black Friday.
Bam.
The title of this video we came up with as we were talking about, we were originally going to talk about things that we do or that we did do or whatever that we're extra about.
Oh, I gotta
Anyway.
throw in dogs.
I thought you were going to say I gotta throw up. Don't throw up.
Mom, I got barf!
I gotta poop. We're going to talk about kind of like when we were little and things. It turned into things that we were obsessed with that made us seem extra because of our obsessions. If that makes sense.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about it anyway, so just shut up and be entertained.
Yeah.
We're going to be showing our age real bad.
Yeah.
So Disney Channel original movies were a big thing when we were little, and one of my favorites was Brink, and I was absolutely enamored
Yeah.
with Eric Von Detten. I had a poster of him, and I would stare at it forever. And then the same with Nick Carter. I think I had my poster of Eric Von Detten on my ceiling. Didn't I? Didn't I have it on my ceiling?
Yes, I just remembered.
Because I could stare at it while I was in bed.
And then I was like, I want to do that. And my mom was like, you're not doing that. That's stupid. It was just swoopy-haired guys from the 90s.
Yeah, I liked swoopy-haired guys.
Leonardo DiCaprio, you had that book too. I forgot about that.
Love and Leo.
Yeah. There was like all the books like that would come from Scholastic book fairs, and you had the Backstreet Boys, and then I had to get the Backstreet Boys, and then I also had to get NSYNC and 98 Degrees. Going back to being autistic, you got to know everything about everything.
You have to know all their favorite colors. And their birthdays. I don't know about the other ones, but the Love and Leo one, it came with the book, the poster, and it came with like a necklace that had like something about him on it.
And I think one of the Britney ones had a backpack with it, a little tiny backpack.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, I loved it.
Did you want to talk more about your obsession with Britney?
Yeah.
And the Spice Girls?
Can we tell?
Still obsession.
This is from Rue 21. I was so excited when I saw this. Back to being autistic, like, I just, like, the Spice Girls obviously was a huge thing in the 90s. Me and my other friend Stephanie would play Spice Girls all the time.
Oh, no, you played Spice Girls with me, too.
Oh, Stephanie was always Posh Spice. Hi, Stephanie, if you're listening. I hope you're doing well. And I was Baby Spice.
Yes, you were always Baby Spice.
Because she was the cute one and I just wanted to be cute. And she always wore pink and I liked pink. Like my whole room up until I was like 14, because we're going to go into this in a little bit, was Britney. Everything was like corner to corner Britney. If you were emo in the early 2000s, you know it wasn't okay to like Britney when you were into pop punk. I saw Green Day on TV. American Idiot would be on like the video. And I was like, these guys are very hot. I got really into Green Day and then I just had to know everything about Green Day. I know everything now, pretty much. They are my favorite band. They are also God's favorite band, according to their CDs.
Oh, Cake.
Oh, so when I was like, well, this went on for a lot longer than when I was 4. I want to say I was probably like 10 before I...
The cake thing even?
Yeah.
This is definitely an extra moment.
It's definitely like, okay, my aunt got me a piece of cake and it just immediately fell over because cake isn't like...
It's wobbly.
Yeah. I like had a meltdown and I wouldn't eat the cake. And everybody in my family's in the room, it's still, you can still eat it. It just fell over. And I'm like, no, I can't. And my mom's like, just eat the cake. And I was like, no, I can't eat the cake. It fell over.
Did you eat it?
No. My aunt's like, oh my God, I will get her another piece of cake.
I always had to wear a costume when I was little. Like 24/7. Always some kind of costume. So my mom made me the Red Power Rangers outfit 1 year for my birthday. And I literally wore that thing until I couldn't put it on anymore. I wore it until, like, the legs were so far up my legs it looked like I was wearing, like, little pants. Little small pants. But, okay, so I wore the Red Ranger outfit with, I don't know if it had gloves with it or if I just had red gloves. But I wore it with red cowboy boots because they were red.
Why can't I see this? I didn't know you then, but that's amazing.
And I would wear it places. No, this was the other outfit that I wore a lot was, I think it was a Robin Hood outfit. No, maybe it was Peter Pan. I had a Peter Pan outfit. And I refused to take it off because I was Peter Pan for Halloween. And then I just was Peter Pan for like 2 weeks after Halloween. And my mom had me go with her to, I think, Kroger. And we walk in and there's like this homeless guy standing up there. And he was like, you know, your kid's dressed as like Peter Pan, right? And my mom was like, yeah. So I was embarrassing, but it didn't stop at just like outfits. Like I had like pieces of outfits that I wear. It was an ace bandage.
Yeah.
That I tucked in the back of my pants and it was my tail. See, I had Christmas garland that I would wrap around my arms and it was my fur.
I don't remember that, but that's amazing.
That was when I had moved already. So I was way too old to be dressing up with Christmas garland. But I was.
That's a good idea.
It worked really well. It was
For
really
when
cool.
you baby furries, if you're watching.
Baby first, you can just have Christmas garland and you would be twinkly garland, no. Twinkly glittery fur. Yeah. But the other one was, my mom had a pair of tights and I would put them on my arms and she glued feathers, multicolored feathers all up and down them. So it looked like wings, and I wore that a lot. And Mom says that she didn't throw it away, but they mysteriously disappeared. I was embarrassing.
Well, I remember when you had the ace bandage, you would like run around, and your hair would be flying everywhere because your hair was really long, and like you'd be flying around, your bandage would be flying around, and everything would be flying around. And I'm the person I am. I'm like, he's so cool. Why can't I be like that?
I just sound cool. Okay, I see why you were my friend now. I sounded cool with my ace bandage flapping around on my butt.
My mom was like, don't do that. You're not going to do that. And I'm like, but why? I want to do it. And my mom was like, no, you're not doing that.
Your mom stopped you from doing a lot of things that I did when I was little.
Purposely. And she was always like, he's really weird. And I'm like, I know, I want to be cool like that. So
speaking of things flapping around.
So in 5th grade, we were playing with ribbons. And like ribbons were the cool thing. And I think I vaguely remember an episode of Lizzie McGuire where she was playing with the
that sounds right.
ribbon thing. And like I was trying to be like her. All of the other colored ribbons were gone. I wanted a different color. And I was the fat child in my whole life. And I'm like, this is gray, and it looks like an elephant, and they're going to make fun of me, again, for being fat. and being an elephant with the gray thing, like
an elephant trunk.
Yeah. And I just remember having a meltdown, and like all my classmates would comfort me, but they didn't give me their ribbon. But they were like, "You're not an elephant. It's fun. Just look, watch us." And I was just like sobbing and like having a meltdown, like, I look like an elephant.
So they didn't even say anything about an elephant. You like implanted that in their brains because you...
They didn't even see it. They were like, "You don't look like an elephant. It's just a gray ribbon." And I was like, "No."
My basketball thing in 5th grade. I guess it would be me being extra. 5th grade. Everybody is expected to already know how to play sports, right?
I guess.
Well, we had this big old, like, jock teacher, and I guess he just assumed that everybody knew how to, like, knew the rules for sports, okay? So we were going to play basketball in gym class, and I did not know how to play basketball, and somehow I was chosen first. So I was one of the people who, like, stands in the middle to, like, grab the basketball. I don't even know what that is or what's that called or what. So I just stood there, and they were about to throw the basketball, and I just immediately started crying. Just full-on meltdown, crying, yelling, and the teacher was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I was like, "My stomach hurts, I need to sit down." And so I went and sat down so I didn't have to play, and pretended to be sick because I had no idea what I was doing, and nobody was going to talk about the rules for basketball.
I love dogs. That's been my... What do you call it?
Obsession.
No, special interest. When I was about 8, my mom used to go to yard sales all the time. The lady, she was like catty corner to where he lived when we were growing up.
Oh, that's where you got Jazzy? That's right.
From Alicia. Oh, I doubt she's watching this. It's not like...
Who knows if she's even alive still?
That's true. I hope you're still alive. But no, you're kind of mean.
Alicia, are you alive?
We hope you're still alive, and we hope you're nice.
I learned how to swim in your pool.
And you learned to swim at the summer program when we would go to...
Oh, no, I had no idea how to swim.
Oh, I just remember you would not go in the underwater.
Yeah, I would
and that guy
underwater.
tried to make you, and you cried.
Yeah, I was like, nope, I'm just here to swim and play in the water. I'm not here to have swimming lessons. Get away from me.
Then I remember that time. Another tangent. They had fiberglass all around that pool. It was the day we weren't allowed to swim. We were all like hanging on this fiberglass thing like this, and we all, like, everybody that day that did that came back, and there's like fiberglass burns all over us.
That's right.
And then I remember some girl walking around, and she had sandpaper. And I'm like,
why?
We were like, you probably shouldn't be doing that. And she's like, no, it helps the things go away, the bumps. And we were like, you shouldn't be using fiberglass.
Oh my God. Well, whoever that girl is, she's definitely dead.
R.I.P. girl. My mom got this dog, and I'll send you a picture if you want to put.
Yeah, I'll put a picture of the dog.
She was a very weird dog. Her name was Jazzy. She did look like a rat. She had a very bad...
I think you misspoke. The word weird should have maybe been mean.
She was a nice dog sometimes. I remember the first time I brought Jason home to meet my mom. She hated men, and she just barked and barked and barked at him, and he's like, "Oh, hi, come here." And he petted her, and she just stopped, and she never barked at him again, like,
Aww,
the whole time.
That's kind of sweet, though.
Yeah. And then Jason had a dog, Maxie. We had Maxie until 2 years ago. Oh my God.
Dang.
He was 15. He was my child.
From dogs, we could lead right into your dead people table.
Well, yeah, because Maxie is on my dead people table. Both of my parents are no longer here. My mom died when I was 18, and my dad died when I was 21. My mom only had me. My dad had 3 other kids. I somehow got my dad's ashes. My brother didn't want any. I have my dad's ashes. I have my mom's ashes. And my parents got divorced when I was 11. And
oh, they are so mad right now.
They're
sitting
like
on the same table,
right next to each other. And like my friend Deanna was like, I know someone who did that, and now they had bad luck, and then they had to separate their parents. And I'm like, no, They should have thought about that before they died when I was very young and didn't teach me anything.
It's their own fault.
And then I have Maxie, and like Maxie has almost everything on the table.
So you have your parents, but then like 30 things from your dog.
Yeah.
This is definitely, I don't know if it can categorize it as an obsession or as just being extra. This apartment that I'm working on, I had an empty shelf on my new cabinet. I'm making it into an apartment for my little, they're not calico critters, they're whatever the knockoff version of is. But yeah, they're all going to live in an apartment, and I was like, oh, I'll just make them this thing and just buy a little furniture. But then like it started getting crazy, and now they have like wallpaper and like hardwood floors. And I'm planning a lot more stupid things, and it's gonna have a door that just opens.
It's really cute though.
It's gonna be very extra.
The Sims. I love The Sims.
Love is an understatement.
I have played The Sims since I was 11. I think you got me into The Sims, but
Because you could drown them, right?
No, I played nicely until I was like, oh, I can drown them. That's right. I did that to Tomb Raider also because he showed me.
You could drown her in her pool.
Yeah, and then you could, she jumps up. First of all, why are you putting candelabras that close to your pool? What did you expect to happen?
What did she do to them?
You jump up, and then you catch fire, and then you jump backwards and hurry up and put yourself out.
I don't remember that. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I did that all the time, and then one time I showed my mom, I was like, Mom, look what I can do. I did that, and my mom's like, why are you doing this? Sebastian did it. Isn't it cool? And my mom's like, no.
Sims.
I played The Sims. I played Sims 1. And of course, I wanted Britney skins. But back then in the day, you had to pay for skins. Now it's like, I think EA has made it illegal for people to charge for that. Not illegal. I guess like against terms of service or whatever.
Yeah. But
people still do it. But like Patreon, okay, that's fine. Do your early releases on Patreon. Let them have a little bit more. Because we have a Patreon. And we give bonus episodes.
Go subscribe.
You gotta pay $3 to get our bonus episodes. But we also have
$3 a month. Just don't buy a coffee. One day.
Just one day don't pay coffee. Pay coffee.
Don't pay coffee.
Don't pay coffee. And then in Sims 2, I was 16 or 17 when I got it. So you could download the skins off of whatever they had then. And I had Green Day and I had Evanescence because I was like, oh my god, it has to look like Amy Lee. She's the coolest. And I had like Avril Lavigne outfits and I had One Tree Hill because I loved One Tree Hill. Just like anything I saw that was like a cool goth or emo or punk person, I had to have them in my game.
I had to have them.
And then in Sims 3, I ruined the game by putting too much custom content and too many mods in it. And I couldn't play.
Oh no.
It just like, nothing would work correctly. And then like, I got Sims 4 and I'm like, I'm not putting anything in this game. And now I have 17 mods in my game. And so much custom content.
Well, it works better now, probably.
Yeah. And I have a nice computer now because I have adult money. My sister-in-law, Sarah, had made a quilt of like family. And she put mine, and she put a plumb bob on it.
Oh.
And she put like, my sister-in-law Jen is obsessed with The Sims. Our podcast actually got started because my favorite murder, so another thing I was obsessed with is true crime.
Oh, Jesus.
And I did love My Favorite Murder, but...
Let's just for a moment remind ourselves that she has crippling anxiety and thinks people are going to kill her now because of these shows.
Yeah, I had a 2-week thing of, it was like the Chris Watts documentary came out and then like stuff kept coming up all over with like Lacey Peterson and then side stuff about Chris Watts that wasn't in the documentary. And then I like walked into the room and I'm like, Jason, are you going to kill me? Would you tell me if you were going to kill me? And he was like, I'm not going to kill you. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, why would I want to kill you? And I was like, do you have like a side family? Like a whole like side life that I don't know about? And he's like,
he's literally always home.
Yeah, he's either home or working and he can't drive, so I have to drive him to work.
Crippling anxiety.
And then I watched a video, like I've watched several videos where people have killed their best friends. I've got a list, that's my list of people who would kill me. But back to The Sims, we're in the true crime group. Someone who I don't think is with the podcast anymore, because we went from like 24 people and now we have, I think, 9. She's like, who wants to do a podcast? Comment here. We had this group chat of like 24 people and it was like insanity. From 2018 to now, we have lost that many people and now we're at, I think, like I said, 8 of us.
But I feel like it's gotten better and like more specific, right?
And it's been a lot easier to handle. Minecraft. Now we're on to Minecraft.
Oh, well, another video game. Yeah. For the longest time, I was like, oh, Minecraft is stupid. It's for like little kids and blah, 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 children who scream. Yeah, my brother got me into it. Immediately, I was obsessed. I think the first like month that I found out about it, I didn't leave my house because I just wanted to stay home and play Minecraft all the time. All I ever want to do is play Minecraft. Like, I could sit down and accidentally play for 6 hours.
That's what I do with The Sims.
Let's talk about the rest of it when we come back with Alyssa. And we'll see if she'll actually let us finish. Yes, we're gonna get donuts. Yes. BRB, we're gonna go get donuts. Bye. We're back. First, can we talk about how cold this is? Alyssa's here, so it might be loud. What were we talking about when we left?
I'm here.
Minecraft. Alyssa, I'm here. So we were gonna talk about our most recent, I guess, obsessions that became extra.
Your obsession with cute pastel things.
Okay, so our most recent obsession.
Obsession.
Our most recent obsessions that make us extra. Shh.
Don't waste your time on me.
I'm already.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
Inside your head.
My head.
My head.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
I don't think any of that sounded anything like the song. I don't think
it sounded exactly like it.
Come
after us, Tom.
Tom? Oh.
DeLong.
Why? My mind immediately went to Tom from MySpace.
I said Tom DeRullo.
Tom DeRullo. So, my most recent obsession is cute, like, kawaii? Is that how you say it? Kawaii.
That's how Avril Lavigne said it.
How are you supposed to say it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you know, that K word. Pastel things. Well, shirt, pastel pink. Cup, pastel purple. My old keyboard was all pastel. Like, everything I paint anymore is pastel. My backpack is pastel. My Christmas houses that I'm painting are going to be pastel for next year.
Your Darcy's stuff.
Oh, yeah, Darcy's stuff.
Her neck.
Why do we want to say necklace? What is it?
The dog necklace.
Yeah, the dog necklace. And the dog leashing.
Yeah. Darcy is leashing.
Darcy is leashing.
Darcy is leashing.
Collar.
Collar.
Darcy's collar and leash are our pastel. I have pastel shoes.
This tissue box is...
That's not my tissue box.
Oh.
Your hair is pastel.
Yeah, that's not on purpose.
It's also not my hair.
Yeah. I have always just had too much Jean. Like...
She just read in the paper. I have always had, let's see, checks, notes, too much Jean. That's what I had. Which is funny because the too much Jean was the Virgo thing.
I know all 3 signs of my zodiac. And I had to get his because I have to know why you're doing things that you're doing. And I have to know why every friend of mine is doing things they're doing. So I have to know their big 3. So I'm an Aries, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Cancer, Rising. Your child's got pastel clothes.
That's my fault.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's Mama's fault.
It's Mama's fault.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What was it? Painting. What about painting?
It's Mama's
Is it too much, Jean?
Yeah.
While we were painting, you were like, should I add more glitter?
Oh, I love glitter.
Should I pour again? So that's us in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a TikTok earlier, and the girl was like, then she was trying to say, that's me in a nutshell. She said, that's me in a nutsack.
It's me in a nutsack.
So we've probably gone on long enough, and the video of us paint pouring is probably over. Why is there a hole in that tissue? This was in the box like that. Who does that? Mom does that. Mom took tissues out of a tissue box and put... These are paper towels with tissues were on top. Oh my lord, I have more TikToks to make. Like and subscribe if you like this video. I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday are reaction videos, Saturday are art videos. Subscribe to the podcast.
Under the Plum Bob podcast.
Underneath the Plum Bob.
We put videos out, I don't know what days. I'm not, Jessica knows all that. Good search for it. We love you.
We don't want to do the work for you.
Yeah.
If you like us, like the video, and if you don't like us, then leave a hate comment. But not to her because she's sensitive. Is that it?
Yeah, we love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
You're so smart. Oh, look at you.
Okay, we're done.